You may be working at a 9-to-5 job, you may have a business of your own, or may even be working from home as a freelancer. Whatever be your work of choice, the attitude you carry to your workstation makes the difference between a satisfying work life, which overflows into a fulfilling existence, or a dissatisfied work life which extends into a sense of lack or incompleteness in life. Human beings are creative by nature, and we love to express ourselves through our work. Any job can become an avenue through which you can express your individuality, creativity and talent. It's all in the attitude. Here are a few pointers on how to maintain a positive attitude at work to allow the most enjoyable experience. Tips to maintain a positive approach at work. Number 1. Befriend your coworkers. You spend around 40 hours a week at work. It's nice to have some friends amongst your coworkers. You don't need to know every detail about them, however, talking about common interests, and occasionally bantering back and forth will make work more inviting. Having a friendly community at work can help you feel supported and may decrease your stress. Try participating in after-work activities and events. Tag along instead of heading straight home after work. You don't need to socialize for hours. Hanging out for even a short period of time will make you feel more connected. You may be out with work people, but you aren't at work. It will create a positive attitude towards your coworkers. Number 2. Take a break and go out for lunch. Being chained to your desk does you no good. Go for lunch, indulge in a coffee break, or just step away from your desk for a few minutes. Even taking short intermittent breaks will reduce the chance of burnout, help maintain good mental health, and develop a more positive attitude. Number 3. Leave work at work. Don't underestimate the importance of having time to yourself, with your family, or doing hobbies. If you take work home with you every day, you will never be excited to go back to work the next day. Make a rule that you leave work at work whenever possible. It's hard not to think about work when you are at home, as it takes up so much of our lives. But give it a try, allow yourself to disconnect. The more you put it out of your mind, the more refreshed you will feel the next day. You cannot cultivate a positive attitude if you are burnt out. Number 4. Act professionally. How you interact at work speaks volumes about your work ethic. If you are having an issue at work that affects your positive attitude, it needs to be addressed. There is no right or wrong way, as long as you try to approach the matter in an open and constructive way. You will find you gain more respect from your peers at work if you handle yourself professionally in negative situations. You may not be able to be positive 100% of the time, but you can maintain your professionalism no matter how you feel. Number 5. Manage your workload. If you are overwhelmed with your workload, there is little chance you will be performing optimally. This can negatively impact your productivity, which will affect your attitude. See what you can do to change the situation. If you have the opportunity to delegate, you should. Especially if it gives other employees an opportunity to grow and expand their skills. To help you with this, try creating a not-to-do list of tasks that prevent you from greater productivity. This will save you time, which will allow you to get back on top of your workload. You exude energy and positivity when you know you are at the top of your game. Number 6. Be nice to others. If you find yourself at odds with a colleague, before you talk to them, take a moment to make sure that any unconscious bias you have is not clouding your judgment of the situation. Watch your body language and be very aware that the words you use are always subject to interpretation. There is a difference between criticism and constructive feedback. Criticism doesn't help improve performance or stop incorrect actions from happening again, whereas positive feedback allows you to correct behavior and move forward. With that being said, it's also important to stay away from gossip. While gossip is nearly impossible to avoid, you definitely don't want to be the one generating or spreading it. Gossip creates suspicion and mistrust, and no one likes assuming they are being spoken about behind their back. If you find yourself continually caught in a gossip trap, you may need to take a firmer stand and say, "I don't want to talk about this anymore." Number 7. Control your language. No matter how therapeutic it feels to complain to coworkers and friends about your work, you're only making it worse. If you are trying to give yourself a positive attitude adjustment, make sure you stop being part of the complain club. Let the rest of the club members know that they are no longer welcome to have negative work conversations with you. If you find that you need to vent your frustrations somewhere, do so with someone completely outside of your work circle. Number 8. Smile and laugh more. Seems like silly advice, but if all else fails, force yourself to smile. You're likely to start feeling more upbeat. Studies have shown that forcing a smile can genuinely increase your mood because your body associates those muscle movements with feelings of happiness. Humor is another way to boost a positive attitude, even when things are going horribly wrong. Find humor where you can and laugh with your coworkers. This is different than laughing at them. Never joke at someone else's expense, no matter how much better it may make you feel. The bottom line is to bring your conscious presence to the work you do. Your inner silence is your strength and source of inspiration. If you stay in touch with it, you can maintain a positive attitude at your work, irrespective of what it is. Nothing is more important than to give your full consciousness to the work at hand and not give in to the grabble and noise of your mind and that of others. I hope you get value from this. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe our channel to get more tips like this. Thanks for watching.